DN Angels. Now that's a manga that I haven't heard in years, and boy, I personally had not even watched DN Angel anime since my high school. Like last night, it ended that way. Like, wow, that is a long ass time. And oh, by the way, the Princess Connect redive. Yeah, I watched it the whole game. I mean, the whole anime and I thought that man, this is a second series where like the first team they got replaced by the current team, so that makes sense. But anyway, that's unrelated. But this is a manga series that's been around since 1997. 1997. I'm like, holy hell! So you got like 6 years apart, and it was in a hiatus since for I would say your final outlet. Man, look at that artwork they had here, and said, yeah, they're discontinuing, they're ending the final story chapter in like 2 months, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's a long ass time. And there's like Daisuke and Dark Mousy. I mean, me and my sister, we actually watched it back in the day. It was like I was in high school at the time, and it was like I thought it was cool. Like, yeah, it's cool. And to be honest, like these two look so cool. But I like the artwork. I was like, and it's like girls. Yeah, I think it's his girl. One of his girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, it's cool. Very cool. I like that. Oh yeah. Here's what I was. Here's what it said. It says it runs from 19. It's run for about 2 years, 6 years. Then it got into hiatus for about 13 years, and then like, yeah, in May 2018 they're like, yeah, we're gonna run till nearly 3 years. That's how long that shit has been around. Like, wow, that shit was in hiatus for like 13 plus years, and almost 13. I would say under 13 years. I'm like, wow, that's a that's a high stake right here. Like, man, that's I am. I'm sorry. I've been fumbling my mouth, and I just can't. Here's what he had to say. Well, like, well, actually, there's a premise and stuff like that. And well, here's a little intro, and that's it. And I don't know how I'm supposed to say about this. Like, I'm I'm actually in shock. It lasted this long, like to finally finish that story. The last time I remember was like, oh my god, and it ran from 1987 something to around 2015, like mid 2015 or whatever. I'm like, that's how long that manga has been left. But it's been continuously going on for long. I'm like, man, how long? I don't know how long that's been. and and me 2005. I mean August 2005. God damn it! I was in eighth grade. I was in eighth grade, just going through uh, uh a hard transition, losing my grandma, and then like and I lost my grandpa like 2003, around that time. So yeah, that's how long that's been, and yeah, I'm very happy to see it finally came to an end. By the way, that's his Twitter account. And man, this artwork was just so gorgeous. If you see back in the day, and you'll be like, "Holy shit!" This and the Princess Rita look like they look. It doesn't seem out of place. Holy shit! That's how long that's been around. 20 plus years. Woo, why 4 years? Ooh, man, I'm so happy to see it end, the story end, and I'm so well. I got nothing else to say anymore, and I'll say